You and I are not very different from this flower. Just like this flower is unique, you are unique. We all of us have something special that makes us as beautiful. Do you know what makes you special? Now the answer to that can be a little difficult to find, because sometimes life has a cruel way of picking your petal, breaking you into and throwing you into the trash. Now when you are broken, it's very difficult to feel special. My dear fellow flowers, I can remember the first time I broken. I was 17 years old. I already flunked high school and managed to get myself arrested. Now I wasn't afraid of the cops, but there is only one person that I was afraid of. That was my mother. Raise your hand if you have an emotional mother. Put them all together, you get my mother. I just hear a scream outside of the police station, even the cops are afraid of. She came up to me, held the iron bar, looked into my eyes, and I saw the tear coming down her face. Now mothers cry three types of tears: tear of sorrow, tear of joy, and tear of shame. Now when a son sees a mother cry tear of shame, it's a life-changing moment. She came up to me and said, "Son, I want you to be a better man." That night, when I went to home, my dad was waiting for me at home. Now my dad is a cool dad. Raise your hand if you have a cool dad. Put them all together, you get my dad. My dad came up to me and said, "You already flunked your exam and got arrested. That's fine. You get that from your mother's side. I want you to start working immediately." And I said, "Okay." So my dad took me to meet one of his friends called Sam. So Sam was an accountant who had an accounting firm and generously decided to make me his personal assistant. And there he was. He looked like a teddy bear. But that man was very special. I looked at him and he looked at me. Then he said the most amazing thing. He said, "Son, I see something in you, but I don't know what it is. If you want to work with me, then we can find that something." And I was like, wow, this is the first time in my whole life that somebody told me they can see something in me. Then I started working for Sam. Every day after work, he used to tell me stories about the world, about the history, about the philosophy, about the culture, and it was much more interesting than what I learned in school. And after 1 year, I went back to my college. After successfully college, I started my study in university. After successfully completing university, I found a great girl, but not a job. I did not know what I want to do with my life. Have you ever had that problem? And when you are lost, it's very difficult to feel special. So I went back to my cool dad and I said, "Dad, I feel lost." He said, "You are like your mother." Then my dad introduced me to this strange club that had a strange name, with the strange people talking. At the very first meeting, they told me to do something called table topic. I aced it. But while I was speaking, I saw a strange man seated in the back row, humble, simple, the unfailing quality of his kindness in his eyes. As soon as I finished, he walked up to me and said, with the dead straight eyes. As soon as I finished, he walked up to me and looked at me dead straight eyes, and he said, "Son, I see something in you, but I don't know what it is. If you come here twice a month, then we can find that something." And ladies and gentlemen, I discover I do speak and I love speaking. That led me to become a speaker. I know what it's like not to have enough money into your bank account. I know what it's like to worry when the bills start coming in. And sometimes in the middle of the night, When I woke up my beautiful wife Sadia and I asked her, Sadia, why did you marry me? She says, I saw something in you, but I still don't know what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm a dreamer, I'm a speaker, and I learned the unfailing quality of unconditional love from my beautiful wife Sadia. I was broken. I've been broke, lost, and broke many times in my life, but the people in my life were able to reach in the trash can and make me whole again. This is why if you have a great people in your life, no matter how broke, how lost, or how broken you become, they can beat you back together. Ladies and gentlemen, when I look at you, I see something in you, but I don't know what it is. Over to you. Thank you very much. If you like our speech, please give a thumbs up and subscribe our channel and share our video. Thank you very much.